Hello, good evening, children. This is your Vanashree ma'am with math class for you. Since 3 weeks, I have been teaching you area and perimeter of different geometrical figures, basically quadrilaterals, closed figures. So, I have finished teaching you area and perimeter of square, rectangle, parallelogram. Also, I have finished teaching you paths in and outside the rectangle, square, along the boundary. Okay, so all these we have learned. Also, we have learned area and perimeter of parallelogram. Now, in today's class, we will be learning the formula for area and perimeter of say, rhombus, triangles, and trapezium. Okay, so let us start. So now, rhombus. A rhombus is also a quadrilateral similar to a square. All four sides are equal, but different from a square because each angle is square. 90-degree is square, but each angle is not a right angle in rhombus. Okay, so rhombus is a quadrilateral, that means it has four-sided closed figure, quadrilateral with all four sides equal like a square, but each angle is not a right angle. Okay, so now for example, so A, B, C, D, where each side is equal to A. Okay, so this is a rhombus. Now, if AC is one diagonal, say D1, BD is another diagonal, say D2. Okay, so perimeter is always same, sum of all the four sides. So perimeter of a rhombus, like square, it is 4A, that is 4 into side, each side, because all sides are equal. Now area is equal to half the product of its diagonals. So implies area of rhombus is equal to half d1 into d2, where d1 d2 are the two diagonals. Okay, so this is one formula, this is the second formula of rhombus. Okay, then we have triangles. A triangle is a three-sided closed figure. Okay, so okay, so if you consider this as BC as the base, and if you drop a perpendicular from the opposite vertex of this base, this becomes the height h, or this is also known as altitude. Okay, so this altitude or height is a perpendicular drawn from the opposite vertex to the base. Now, if you take AC as the base, then the perpendicular drawn from the opposite vertex B will be the height. If this is the base, then this will be the height. Similarly, if AB is the base, then the corresponding perpendicular drawn from the opposite vertex. Okay, the perpendicular drawn from the opposite vertex will be the base. I mean height corresponding to the base AB. Okay. So if AB is the base, then this perpendicular drawn from C will be the height. If BC is the base, then the perpendicular drawn from the opposite vertex A will be its height. If AC you consider as the base, then the corresponding perpendicular will be the height. I will draw in three figures, then it will be more clear to you. Otherwise, you may get confused. I will draw three figures and show the same thing. Okay? Suppose this is the triangle A, B, C. AD is the perpendicular drawn from vertex A. So if BC is the base, then AD is the height. Okay? Or altitude. If you take AC as the base, then BE, the perpendicular drawn from the vertex base B is the height and AC is the base B. Okay? If you consider AB as the base, then the perpendicular drawn from C, say CF is the height. Okay? So, the formula for the area of a triangle, is equal to half base into height, or is equal to half B into H. Okay? So that is the formula of area of triangle. Perimeter always is sum of all the three sides. Okay? So now the three sides, how they are represented is, suppose this is the triangle A, B, C. So all the three vertices always are denoted by capital letters. Okay? So the side of BC opposite to vertex A is denoted by small a. The side AB opposite to vertex C is denoted by small c. And the side AC opposite to vertex B is denoted as small b. Okay? This is the notation used. The side opposite to vertex A is called small a, is denoted by small a. The side AC, which is opposite to the vertex B, is denoted by small letter b, and the side AB opposite to C is denoted by small c. Okay? In that case, perimeter of the triangle will be A plus B plus C. That is sum of all the three sides. Clear? Now, okay. Now, if suppose you do not know the height of the triangle or altitude of the triangle corresponding to any side, but you know all the three sides, that is A, B, C. So you know this side BC, you know side AC, length of side AC, and you also know the length of side AB. Then also you can find the area of the triangle by the formula area of triangle is equal to square root of, okay, S into, I'll tell you, don't get scared, let me write it, then you will get, then I'll explain to you. So this is equal to square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Okay. Now what does this S stand for? A, B, C, you know, small a, small b, small c are the three sides. S, where S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. S is also known as semi-perimeter. S is not the perimeter, half the perimeter. Okay. So S is referred to as semi-perimeter. Okay. So this is another formula. When you know all the three sides, this is the area of a triangle. Clear? Then you must have heard equilateral triangle. If you haven't heard about equilateral triangle, let me explain. An equilateral triangle is a triangle in which all the three sides are equal. A, B, C. So AB, BC, AC. All three are equal. Say A. Okay. Then such an angle is called equilateral triangle. Not only that, each angle in an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. Okay. Then such a triangle is called equilateral. Lateral means side. Equal sided. Okay. Equilateral triangle. Okay. So there is a different formula for the area of equilateral triangle. Okay. If you know the altitude, you can always find half base into height formula. You can find out the triangle. But suppose you don't know, you only know the side of the equilateral triangle, then area of equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 upon 4, okay, a square. Now what is the value of root 3? The value of root 3 is 1.732. So this you have to remember, and you have to substitute this value 1.732 in place of root 3. Okay. So this is another formula. For a triangle, that means you have learned three formulae. One is half base into height. The other one is square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, where S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. Okay, this one. Then the third formula is for an equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle is a triangle whose all three sides are equal and whose all vertex angles are equal and each equal to 60 degrees. Such a triangle is called equilateral triangle. An area of such an equilateral triangle, if you know the side, you can calculate by using the formula root 3 upon 4 into a square. What is a? The side of the equilateral triangle. And the value of root 3 is 1.732. You must remember this value. Okay? Right? So now, let us, okay, now I have to tell you also, triangle I have finished, then I have finished rhombus. Then I have to tell you the formula of trapezium. Okay? Rhombus is done, triangle formula is done, then trapezium. Okay? Then I will start doing the numericals. Okay? Trapezium. First of all, what is a trapezium? A trapezium is also a quadrilateral. Means it is also a closed figure with four sides. But How are the four sides? The two opposite sides are parallel to each other. Only two opposite. It is different from a parallelogram. How it is different? In a parallelogram, both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Here, only two. Say A, B, C, D. So AD and BC are parallel to each other. You understood? So that is called trapezium. Okay. Now, in this trapezium, if you draw a perpendicular, then that will be the height. Say AE is a perpendicular drawn from A on BC. Okay. Then the formula of area of trapezium is equal to half sum of the parallel sides into height. Now I'll explain. Suppose you the length of BC is say A units and length of AD is say B units. Then the formula will be A of trapezium is equal to half sum of the parallel sides. Sum of the parallel sides means here A plus B. These are the two parallel sides, right? These arrows indicate that they are the parallel sides. So half A plus B into h. What is h? The height. Okay. What is height? The perpendicular drawn from the opposite vertex to the opposite side. Okay. Or the base. Okay. So half A plus B into height. Half A plus B into h is the area of the perimeter. I mean area of the trapezium. Perimeter always is same, sum of all the four sides. Okay. So with this formula, now let us start solving some questions. Okay. Okay. Now the diagonals of a rhombus, question 1. The diagonals of a rhombus. What do we denote with? We denote them by D1, D2. You remember? The diagonals of a rhombus are 16 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Find the area of the rhombus. Okay. So that means what is the given data? D1 is equal to 16 centimeter, that is diagonal 1, and diagonal 2 D2 is equal to 12 centimeter. So area of the rhombus is equal to half D1 into D2, right? So area is equal to half 16 into 12. So 2 ones are 2 6 are 16 6 are 96. So 96 centimeter square is the area of the rhombus. Isn't it very easy? Okay. So now you will do one question. This is for you to practice. Find the area of each of the following rhombus. Okay. So first one, D1 is equal to 1.5 meter and D2 is equal to 2 meter. Okay. Second, D1 is equal to 3.5 meter and D2 is equal to 4 meter. 4. Okay. So we will do these two as the practice question. So very easy, half D1 D2. Okay. So these are your answers for verification. Okay. Now find area of a triangle. Find the area of a triangle whose base BC is 8 centimeters and the corresponding altitude AD on BC is 5 centimeters. Okay. Also find the corresponding altitude on the side AB if AB is equal to 4 centimeters. Okay, so now to understand, if you draw a rough diagram, it will be much better. So a freehand diagram you can draw like this. The triangle is ABC. It is given AB is 4 centimeter, BC is 5 centimeter, and whose base BC is 8 centimeter. BC is 8 centimeter. See, triangle whose base BC is 8 centimeter and the corresponding altitude AD on BC is 5 centimeter. So, corresponding altitude AD on BC is 5 centimeter. So, we have to find the area of the triangle. Not only that, we have to also find the corresponding altitude on the side AB. So the corresponding altitude on the side AB will be the perpendicular drawn from C on AB. So let us name it as CE. So we have to find out the length of CE. Okay. So now first let us find out the area of the triangle ABC. So area of triangle ABC is equal, this is allowed like this symbol, writing triangle symbol and writing the three vertices is allowed. So area of triangle ABC is equal to half base into height. So implies area of triangle ABC is equal to half, base is 8 centimeter and height is 5 centimeter, right? So 2 ones are 2 fours are. So 4 fives are 20 centimeters square. This is the answer. Now they also want us to find the length of C, altitude of C, corresponding altitude on AB. Now the area of the triangle will not change, which we have already found out. So now base will be AB. So height CE is how much? That is what we have to find out. So now this implies area is 20, half. Now base will be what? Base is our AB. So half AB into height is what? We have named it as CE. Okay, this CE we have to find out. So implies 20 is equal to half. We know AB. AB is given to us as 4 centimeter. So half into 4 into C. C is the height corresponding to AB. So 2 ones are 2 twos are. So this implies 20 is equal to 2 times CE, right? So this implies CE is equal to 20 upon 2, right? This 2 is multiplying, so to divide. So therefore implies CE is equal to 10 centimeter. So the corresponding height is 10 centimeter. Is that clear? So that is how you have to do the sums. Now I will give you some practice questions. Okay. So this is question 4 now. Find the area of each of the following triangles. Okay. Another first one, base is equal to 6 centimeter and height is equal to 12 centimeter. Then other triangle, base is equal to 5.5 centimeter and height is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay. So for your reference, First one answer will be 36 centimeter square. Second one will be 22 centimeter square. Okay. Now, if you know the three sides of the triangle, then how will we find the formula area? So, find the area of a triangle whose sides are 29 centimeter, 20 centimeter and 21 centimeter. Okay. So you already know, when you know all the three sides, suppose if this is A, this is B, this is C, then the formula you know, area is equal to square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, where S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. This formula is also known as Heron's formula. Okay, so let us calculate first S. S is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. So S is equal to, in our triangle, it is 29 plus 20 plus 29 plus 20 plus 21 upon 2. So S is equal to 9 plus 1, 10, 1 carried over, 3, 5, 7, 70 upon 2. So S is equal to 35. So now the formula A is equal to square root of S into, that is 35 into S minus A. So 35 minus 29, this is our A, into the S minus B, so 35 minus 20, okay, into S minus C, so 35 minus C is 21. Followed? Here substitute the values in the formula. So area is equal to square root of 35 into 35 minus 29. How much? 15 minus 9 is 6. Okay. Then 2 minus 2 is 2 only, and here 35 minus 20 is 15. Okay. Then here 35 minus 21 is 14. Okay. So now let us write the prime factors. So A is equal to square root of 35 is 7 into 5, 6 is 2 into 3, 15 is 5 into 3, and 14 is 7 into 2. So all the prime factors I have written. Now you have to write in pairs, isn't it? When it is square root, you have to write in pairs, and one from each pair you have to take. You know this? Square root by prime factor method. So this 7 and this 7 I pair up. Then 5 and 5. Then 3 and 3. Then 2 and 2. I have written all, but only thing is I have changed their places and written in pairs. So from each pair, one number if I take and multiply, I will get the square root. So A is equal to, now the square root symbol will not be there because we are writing the square root of this number. So 7 into 5 into 3 into 2. That means from each pair we have taken one number. So from this pair 7, 5, 3, 2. So area is equal to 5 2s are 10 and 7 3s are 21. So 21 into 10. is 210. This is centimeter square or meter square. What is given? Centimeter. So it will be centimeter square. Okay. So that is the answer. Clear? Now you do one question for practice. This will be question 6. Question 6. Find the area of a triangle whose sides are whose sides are 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Okay. Another triangle whose sides are 12 centimeter, 9.6 centimeter and 7.2 centimeter. Okay. Another one, 34 centimeter, 20 centimeter and 42 centimeter. Okay. Now answers. The first answer is first answer is 6 centimeter square. Okay. The second answer is 34.56 centimeter square. Right, children? If you don't get, you can ask your parents to send me a message that so and so question my child could not get or my child's answer did not tally. So then I can forward it. Okay, I have already shared my number with you all. You remember? Okay. Then the third question. You can also share it with your PTA member if you have any difficulty in solving any question or if you haven't followed any concept. Three 36 centimeters. But do solve the questions, children. It is important. Otherwise, these are all basics. When you go to your next class, these concepts will not be taught again, and you will be expected to know all these formulae, and then you will be taught more based on these formulae. So that time teaching again this formula will not be possible, because the next class will have different topics which are based on this formula. Are you getting my point? So children, don't waste your time. You got a good time to practice. Every day you must practice these questions, and not once. If you have practiced once, revise, keep revising, go back to the videos and keep practicing the questions. Even if you have practiced earlier, you can again practice. Math, you can only become an expert in math by practicing and practicing and practicing. Okay? So, for today I'll stop here. Solve these sums. In my next class, I will be solving questions based on the remaining formula that I have already taught you. What is remaining now? Equilateral triangle and trapezium. Right? So, thank you children for watching. Go through the video again and again and keep practicing. And do not forget to keep practicing the previous sums also. Okay? Is that clear, children? Now, I'll be giving, once I complete, I'll be giving you a worksheet to practice sums on this concept. Okay? Is that clear? This chapter is a very, very important chapter. That is why this concept is repeated in 7th as well as in 8th. In 9th and 10th, based on these, you will have more higher level questions. Okay? So that is why this same chapter, same concept is repeated 2 years. You can understand why this same topic is repeated 2 years, so that it becomes strong with you. The concept must become strong. It should get consolidated 2 years. Okay? So children, keep practicing. 7th standard children should not think that we will again practice in 8th, that time I can do. No. Then if you practice now well, in 8th standard it will become very easy for you. And 8th standard children, if you practice now well, 9th standard will become very easy for you. Okay children? Take care. God bless you all.